The secret's more of a downward move.
He seems like a front-of-the-line guy. I mean, we see him in practice. He's always the first guy in drills and stuff. I mean, does that maintain throughout this whole process?
It was, and that's what I told Norm. Even when he wasn't playing, you know, he may have been fourth on the depth chart, fifth, whatever. But during pregame warm-ups before games, when we get done warming up and the running backs get together to kind of find their final break or whatever you want to call it, JC was, you know, typically the guy talking. You know, he still tried to be a leader and still tried to lead. And throughout that entire time, he was never a guy that we, you know, I said he's gone in the tank or anything like that. He came to practice each day and worked and tried to show that he deserved to play. And whether Marshawn had gotten hurt last week or not, JC was going to play a lot last week. He played a lot more, obviously, with Marshawn getting hurt because he was our tailback with Sam. But we wanted to get him in the game more last week just from a speed standpoint. You know, we felt like we had an advantage if we could get our skill guys in space on the outside against what Duke was doing defensively in their personnel, and JC is the fastest running back we have. You know, so between him and then some of the things we were doing with Dion Newsome, we wanted to get those guys in the game more, get JC in the game more in that role. So he had a couple carries early in the game before Marshawn got hurt, and then ended up playing a lot more with Marshawn getting hurt. But he's a guy that we have a lot of confidence in. He's a smart guy, and he's a good football player.
Do you guys kind of feel like this is like a Bermuda Triangle of running back injuries? Have you seen anything like this anywhere?
I haven't. I know. I mean, it's been wild. One gets healthy, then he gets hurt again. You know, Jerome Wright, you decide to play him, and now he's dealing with an injury right now. So we're trying to get him healthy. He didn't practice today. So I mean, it's been tough. It has, but fortunately we've got some depth at that position, and knock on wood, you know, we've got 3 guys right now that we really feel good about, and hopefully Trey's progressing or he's close to getting back in the mix, and you know, we'll go from there. But we certainly can't afford any other injuries, that's for sure.
Wake Forest cornerbacks, Frank, seemed to think very highly of that duo. What do you see from them?
Probably, to me, those 2 guys in the Miami, you know, kind of 3 guys that they rotated in were probably the 2 best groups in our conference. At the cornerback position, they have length, they have strength, they're quick, you know, they both can run. I really like what they're about. You know, you kind of watch them play and you try to pick apart their game a little bit, and there's not much to pick apart. You know, and I think that you respect those 2, and you tell your guys all week, this is a week where we got to be great in and out of our breaks. We got to be great at selling our routes. We got to be great at accelerating by these guys, and we got to continue just to do the little things that we preach, because against a lesser corner, the little things don't make a difference all the time. Versus a great corner, they make a difference every single play. And watching number 9 there into the boundary, he was their field corner last year. He's going to make you pay if you make a mistake, and he's been a really good player for them. Their defense is a very, I don't know if they're underrated, but I don't know how much people are talking about it, but their defense is pretty good. And you know, those 2 corners and the 2 safeties are a lot of the reason why.
Yeah, I'll say I did what I was supposed to do. You know, of course, you love to do more. You know, break another tackle, go score a touchdown or something. But I mean, I feel good about what I did. It's not my chair.
I know it's not really the same formation as high school. Did it kind of feel like high school where you're just running the ball again?
A little bit. It brought me back a little bit. I was actually joking with one of my coaches that we practiced up here. I mean, they said, you know, just like you did in high school, it brought me back a little bit.